There are many things that separate mammals apart from other animals. Mammals are some of the only animals that have warm blood, excluding birds, of course. This allows them to maintain their constant body heat in cold temperatures rather than having to go out and bathe in the sun all the time. But there is a bit of a catch. Mammals have to eat a lot, turning food into energy, turning energy into heat, and using that heat so they don't die. Fortunately for mammals, they happen to have another natural heater, fur. Think of fur like the scales of a reptile or the exoskeleton of an insect. It offers protection, insulation, and waterproofing for those mammals that spend most of their time in water. Mammals are the only animals that have a four-chambered heart. Again, excluding birds. It's the type of heart that you would find inside of animals like cows or humans. It has advantages over a two-chambered heart that you would find in fish, or a three-chambered heart that you would find in reptiles or amphibians, because it can better separate the deoxygenated blood and the oxygenated blood. And this leads to an easier and more steady flow of nutrients throughout the blood system. What many would argue is the biggest difference between mammals and other animals is that mammals give birth to live young. Now, other animals, they lay eggs, which are embryos sealed up in little packages, but mammals actually give birth to live young. They're fully developed apart from growing into an adult, and then after that they nurse their young with the milk that occurs naturally in the mothers of these newborn animals. Some mammals actually do lay eggs. These mammals are called monotremes, and there are only two examples of these. The two examples of the monotreme are the platypus and the echidna. The platypus is a venomous, duck-billed, beaver-like semi-aquatic creature, and the echidna is a spiny, anteater-like creature. They both lay eggs, they both have warm blood, and they both nurse their young. With marsupials, birth occurs much earlier than in other mammals, and so then the newborn mammal has to go into the mother's pouch to fully develop. This is due to the marsupial's lack of a placenta, something that all other mammals, except for the monotremes, of course, have. The most well-known of these mammals are the kangaroo, but they also have koalas, wombats, opossums, Tasmanian devils, and hundreds of other species. The American badger is under the phylum Chordata. It can be found in the dusty plains all throughout California. Being a medium-sized carnivore, it mostly eats small snakes and rodents, but in tight circumstances it'll pretty much eat anything. Badgers have strong legs and sharp claws for digging and for defending themselves. The American badger is the mascot of the Wisconsin Badgers. Another interesting fact about the American badger is that its den only has one entrance. This makes it easier to defend itself because there's no possibility from attack from behind. The mountain lion is under the phylum Chordata. Mountain lions can be found on rocky cliffs and mountains all throughout the Western Hemisphere. Mountain lions eat quite a lot of food, ranging from grasshoppers to caribou, but they do tend to hunt live prey. Mountain lions have developed giant paws and long tails to help them scale cliffs and keep their balance while doing so. The mountain lion holds the Guinness World Record for most names. It has over 40 names in the English language, and it goes under panther, cougar, mountain lion, catamount, puma, and many others. Mountain lions become smaller as they get closer to the equator and become bigger as they get further away from the equator. The long-tailed weasel is in the phylum Chordata. A long-tailed weasel has a variety of habitats. They have woodlands, thickets, farmland. They're usually next to a source of water. They don't tend to live near deserts or in deserts, so you won't find any in the southeastern parts of California. Long-tailed weasels are carnivores. They eat mostly small rodents like mice, voles, rabbits, gophers, and chipmunks. During the winter, the long-tailed weasel's fur turns white so as to match the snow to camouflage them from predators. Long-tailed weasels can eat up to 40% of their body weight each day. Along with their ferret and stoat brethren, long-tailed weasels do not hibernate during the winter.